Welcome back to the deep dive. Our job here is to take a monumental stack of sources, articles, research, historical data, and of course the core text itself, and craft you the essential blueprint for true understanding.
And today we're not just looking at a ghost story.
No, not at all. We are conducting what feels like an architectural and, journalistic investigation.
Right into the dark, glittering heart of 19th century Paris, specifically the massive, almost labyrinthine confines of the Palais Garnier, the Paris Opera House.
This story has become so synonymous with, tragedy and this sweeping romance. But the mission for our deep dive today is to follow this central, very provocative assertion made right at the start of the source material.
The author, Gaston Leroux, through his narrator, insists that the so-called opera ghost was not some supernatural entity.
He says, and this is a quote, that the ghost really existed in flesh and blood, although he assumed the complete appearance of a real phantom.
Which is to say, of a spectral shade. And that's the core of it.
That is the ultimate tension we're exploring today. We have a whole set of source materials excerpts from Leroux's novel, a chronology of his life, historical notes on the Palais Garnier, and of course the key eyewitness account, the Persian's narrative.
And all of these sources, they demand we treat the story as verifiable fact.
So our mission is really to unpack that paradox.
Yeah.
How did Leroux, who is a seasoned journalist, construct a narrative that works on two levels?
On one hand, it's a thoroughly documented journalistic investigation. He's promising indisputable proof. He's paying attention to police procedure.
And on the other hand, it's a tale filled with these impossible feats of illusion, of genius, and outright Gothic horror.
Exactly. The action, we should also note, is situated very specifically. We're in the early 1880s.
And it all unfolds so rapidly, doesn't it? Just a few intense weeks of terror.
It does. So we're going to connect the rigid physical reality of the opera house to the fantastic, terrifying genius of the man named Eric.
To even begin to accept the reality of this opera ghost, you first have to accept the scale of his home. The sheer impossible scale and its unique vulnerability.
We're talking about the Nouvelle Opera, which we know today as the Palais Garnier. It finally opened in 1875, and it is, without a doubt, the most definitive, the most extravagant example of Second Empire construction.
And what's so fascinating here